as guitarists, we all know Sweet Child of Mine. And in terms of guitar solos in that song, I reckon we all gravitate towards the big one in the middle and the one at the end as well in the outro. But the first two solos are a Slash masterclass, a Slashter class in being Slash and not Flash. I didn't plan that. It's poetic. But yeah, it's him at his most melodic, and he's not concerning himself with being fast or flashy. He's being very vocal and melodic, and he's crafted two, in my opinion, beautiful little guitar interludes that aren't that hard to play, but they're hard to play well. So because I pull off these first two notes from the 14 to the 12 on the G, sometimes you'll notice when you do things like that that you hear a lot of open strings in the surround ringing out. Like collateral spill. So I do a little bit of muting with my picking hand, maybe a little bit of the palm, and sometimes just the side of the thumb here to stop it ringing out as much. Makes a huge difference keeping things tidy. So this is where he introduces pre-bends, and they sound really cool if you do them well. They're difficult. We have to pitch the note blind. So this 14 on the G, we're lifting it up a tone in pitch. So get used to finding that. And be confident hitting it and then bringing it down. Come down, pull off, and then rebend back up, hit the 15 on the B. Now you've got to take that up very quickly after fretting it. Let that down a tone and bend the 14th fret of the D up a tone. We're going from E to F sharp. Let it ring out again, no vibrato. And that last note actually bends up to the major third of D. So it's a nice note to resolve to. Just wanted to quickly say that if you are enjoying this video and my other videos, please hit like, subscribe, and the bell next to it. Drop a comment as well. Those little things, going the extra mile, really do help the channel grow. Thank you. You know what's actually kind of interesting? The fact that I've been talking to a few of my students about these guitar solos, and that was maybe going to make a piece of content about it. And actually talking about each other's kind of like musical journeys, what we used to listen to and practice when we were younger versus now. And it seems like a lot of people, myself included, like prioritize like speed and learning flashy things that would impress people. And like, you know, your parents would pop their heads in and be like, "Oh my God, was that you? I can't believe you can play that." But now, as we get older, I'm more interested in either learning or writing something that moves and interests many people, as opposed to just like, "Oh, they're really good." I'd rather have someone say, "I love that song." So I don't know whether we ditch our musical ego as we grow. But what interests me about Slash is when he was so young, he has both kind of flip sides of the coin within the same song. He just was very simple and melodic, no vibrato, just kind of believed in the melody that he was playing. And then later on thinks, you know what? I'm going to show you what I've got in the tank. And then absolutely, let's rip. Special dude, special player. second solo starts exactly the same, which is nice for us. There I actually slide back on those last 14 to 12s on the G string with a third finger because it puts my middle finger in the right place for the next lick. And that's the first time you're going to hear some vibrato, which is nice. So that's basically going 11th fret of the G semitone pre-bend. So you're going from the perfect fourth down to the third, and then the root of D. You rebend it back up, which allows us to grab the D on the high E string, and then pre-bend, release that 11 again. By the way, if you want the tab to go with this lesson, you can grab that on Patreon and also help support the channel. Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye. There's a wasp trying to get into the window. I'm not having that. Starts the same again. We jump into that 11 a little bit quicker this time before we slide up to the 16. And that allows me to grab the 15, 13, 17 on the B with my middle finger. Sliding back, index finger, semitone pre-bend release on the 12. Basically a G sus4 walking down a G major. Going into our last licks here, starting with another pre-bend on the 14th fret of the G. Clip that 15. That's kind of a sweeping whole tone bend up and down before sliding up to the 17th fret of the B, whole tone bend, and then hit the 17 on the high E with the pinky. Waiting for it, aren't you? There's not much else we can say about Slash. Two guitar solos, very simple, lyrical, timeless. Starting to sound like a Sky Art special, that. Scripted, I'm sorry. I don't like that. I can only apologise. But yeah, I guess the most surprising thing is that there's nothing more that I can say about the man. And we know that I like to talk. The fact that I've been reduced to silence, fucking miracle. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the mini lesson and insight into simplicity of his genius in these two guitar solos. And if you want tabs to go along with this lesson and you want to support this channel, you can get them on my Patreon. And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.